Story tonight at 6, the Bibb County Board of Education will vote yes or no in about 30 minutes to officially hire Dr. Dan Sims, the sole finalist for the superintendent opening.
41 NBC's Ariel Schiller is live outside the meeting where that will happen. Ariel, what's the expectation going into tonight?
Well, based on the April 21st vote, if that stays the same, if 6 board members at that meeting voted yes to Dr. Sims being the sole finalist, whereas 2 voted no. So if that stays the same tonight, Dr. Sims will be hired on to fill Dr. Curtis Jones's seat when he retires in June as superintendent. I spoke with board member Daryl Morton, who says he's heard concerns from community members about hiring an outside candidate. New leadership will soon take over the Bibb County Superintendent's office. While it's not official yet, most of the school board members named Associate Superintendent from Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Dan Sims, as the sole finalist during a vote at the April 21st board meeting. District 7 board member Daryl Morton was one of the 2 members that voted no. Morton says he wanted an internal candidate and has been hearing from community members who felt the same way.
I'm still hearing from people who want a good understanding of why the board thought Dr. Sims was a better choice over an internal candidate, particularly when the general consensus was the school system was moving in the right direction.
Dr. Dan Sims has worked in Georgia public schools for nearly 30 years. He started as a teacher and worked his way up to principal in the Fulton County school system. During the last 6 years, he has been working as an associate superintendent for Atlanta Public Schools. Dr. Sims says when he applied for the Bibb superintendent role, he made sure to put in the time, research, and prayer.
I knew that when I applied, I was applying as an outsider, which told me that I had to get ahead of the game and do my own homework so that if the time came, it wouldn't be a first time coming to Bibb, it would be a 9th time, a 10th time. It would be after 50, 60 hours, which I spent in this community.
Morton couldn't talk specifically about the interview process with Dr. Sims, but says if Dr. Sims is named the next superintendent, he encourages stakeholders to reach out and express any concerns they might have.
There's nothing wrong with telling the person who is in charge of the school system what you're concerned about. Give that leader an opportunity to explain his or her vision and why they think they can continue to move the system forward.
Dr. Sims says if he's voted the next superintendent for Bibb County, he plans to immerse himself in the community.
I've already picked out my barber for my beard in Bibb County. I've already picked out some of my favorite eating places, and I look forward to finding residents so that I can become a part of the community.
The vote is expected to happen at 6:30, so that's about 30 minutes from now. When I spoke with Morton this afternoon, he said this meeting would not have public commentary like the last one. He says if the board does vote to hire Dr. Sims, the next step would be to vote on his contract at the next meeting. Reporting live in Macon, Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
Alrighty, thank you, Ariel. And of course, we'll have updates on what happens in tonight's meeting on 41 NBC News at 11 and online at 41NBC.com.